food symbolizes home for her. In most cases, people celebrate various holidays involving food, such as Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Easter. Homes are Some homes are designed around a kitchen, and another reason why she um, chose food to symbolize her home would be that everyone can connect with food from various cultures. Even though it means different things for different people, everybody can connect to it. Meals and food and meals and eating and zombie. For Audre Lorde, she had very significant intimate relations with both of her parents. For example, in chapter 9, when my father came downstairs, I kissed him hello, and he went into the back of the office to wash his face and hands, preparatory to eating. I spread out the meal carefully on a special desk in the back room. If anyone came to see my father while he was eating, I wrote out a receipt proudly or relayed the message to him in the back room. For my father, eating was too human a pastime to allow just anyone to see him at it. If no one came in, I quietly sat in the back room and watched him eat. He was meticulously neat, placed his spoons in even rows on the paper towel beside his plate. Sometimes my father looked up and saw me watching him, and he reached out and gave me a morsel of meat or a taste of rice and gravy from his plate. Other times I sat with my book quietly reading, but secretly waiting and hoping for this special treat. Even if I had already eaten the same food, or if it was some dish I did not particularly like, these tastes of my father's food from his plate in the back room of his office had an enchantment to them that was delicious and magical and precious. They form the fondest and closest memories I have of warm moments shared with my father. There were not many. So the times that Audrey spent with her father while she was eating or cooking were some of the best memories she had of him, and she was kind of by herself, and she was able to be more see him on a more on a one-on-one basis than her sisters. Um, Throughout various points in the novel, Lorde often writes about cooking with her mother or her mother cooking. For example, in chapter 11, only then I would lift the pestle and, with one hand firmly pressed around the carved side of the mortar, crossing the wooden fruit around my aromatic fingers, I thrust sharply downward, feeling the shifting salt and the hard pellets of garlic right up through the shaft in the wooden pestle, up again, down, around, and up, so the rhythm began. The thud, push, rub, rotate, up, repeated over and over, the muted thumb of the pestle on the bed of the grinding spice, as the salt and pepper absorbed slowly the yielding juices of the garlic and celery leaves. Thud, push, rub, rotate, up, the mangled fragrances rising from the bowl of the mortar. Thud, push, rub, rotate, up, the feeling of the pestle between my curving fingers and the mortar's outside rounding like fruit into my palm as I steadied it against my body. All of these transported me into a world of scent and rhythm and movement and sound that grew more and more exciting as the ingredients liquefied. Sometimes my mother would look over at me with that amused annoyance which passed for tenderness. What do you think you're making there? Garlic soup? Enough. Go get the meat now. I would fetch the lamb hearts for instance, from the icebox and began to prepare them. Cutting away the hardened veins at the top of the smooth firm muscles, I divided each oval heart into 4 wedge-shaped pieces, and taking a bit of spicy mash from the mortar with my fingertips, I rubbed each piece with savory mix, and the pungent smell of garlic and onion and celery enveloping in the kitchen. Every time Lorde writes about food, she writes it in a very sensual way. Like, it is very pleasing for her to be around and work with food is something that she particularly enjoys, and gives her a sense of accomplishment when the particular dish is done.